Imagine your heart made up of so many facets on the surface. Within each layer of the heart, there are more facets embedded in it. For a moment, can you imagine the reflection of light that emanates through such a heart? How powerful of a portal your hearts are? That's who you really are. A beacon of love and light, constantly shining bright. Hello.
Hello.
We are little magic beings like leprechauns.
Wow.
Yes, we're very happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so happy that you are here.
What would you like to know about us?
Wow. Well, I don't I don't know if this is a silly question, but the channel is born on St. Patrick's Day. What is the connection of that? Is he connected with your spirit, your magic? Is that anything?
It is really funny that you mentioned his birthday because we kept showing the channel a green screen, the color green, and he kept resisting the idea of letting us through. He thought of the heart chakra as being an option. We showed him an image of a leprechaun just to assist him understand who that energy was. He resisted again, didn't say a word, and then blurted it out. Yes, his birthday is connected to the magic realm's
Hmm.
existence
Hmm.
to remind him of the magician abilities that he has within him
Yeah.
to create a sparkly world for himself and for people that come around him.
Wow. Well, I think he definitely does that, huh?
Yes, we have noticed that he has taken a few notes along the lives that he's lived, and he has accepted the way of living to be himself, to allow that magic to
Mhm.
flow through him, to
Yeah.
share it with the environment and people around him.
Mm. Do you uh where do you or does your kind like reside on Earth? Like do you live in certain places in the world or you do you move all over?
Yes, we are on your mother Gaia, but
Mhm.
on a different frequency.
Yeah.
In a sense, we are in between the folds of your time and space,
Yeah.
and you will able to perceive us when you are on a specific wavelength.
Oh,
But just
wow.
because you don't see us doesn't mean we're not already there.
Hmm. Amazing. So you can be anywhere spontaneously. Like I could call on you and you could come here. Or someone else could call on you another place in the world and you could go there.
Yes, we slip through
Mm.
the folds of time and space. We can use wormholes, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We can jump from one point in time to another very
Yeah.
easily
Wow.
because we're magic.
Yeah.
We believe in our essence and being as a creators of essence. So it is very easy for us because of our belief systems to simply create anything we think of. We don't even, at times, we don't understand the concept of limitation because it doesn't exist in our vibration. But we are learning through you and observing your behavior. And through that, we have understanding of how that can limit your reality. Although, in the limitation aspect of it, of the belief system, that is creation itself, you creating limitation.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, I know that you sort of have this rep of this trickster energy as well. And what would you have to share about this sort of reputation you have or this trickster energy?
Yes. That is one perspective, you could say, of us. But when you live in a timeless space of constant creation, of constant possibilities, you're essentially having fun and playing around and
Mm-hmm.
messing around. So the trickster idea is coming really from a perspective of your three-dimensional egoic existence
Mm-hmm.
without understanding the deeper meaning of believing and knowing you are a creator.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we like to alter things, change things, draw things anew, create, destroy, whatever the case may be. Everything is at our disposal. We don't believe in limitations of any kind. So we're constantly creating ideas, constantly creating new realities, constantly creating new experiences.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. We are a forever shifting reality in itself, forever
Yeah.
shifting concept of ourselves. And that includes all concepts,
Mm.
whether they are viewed as being good or bad. It's just a creation. It's a wheel of newness at all times.
Mm-hmm. What a beautiful way to live life.
Yes.
Mm. Wow. So, is there any message that you would want to share with me or humanity at this time? Anything you've observed or would want to share?
Yes. We are here to remind you to awaken the magic that already exists within you. There is a spark of magic within you at all times. At times, you are aware of that spark. For a split moment, your belief system is in knowing. And in another split moment, that belief system has faded away. We would like to remind yourself of moments in time where you had a magical experience, regardless of how big or small it was. That moment of creating magic, of synchronicity, however you want to define it, is a real moment that you can be in at all times, should you choose to.
Mm.
For a moment, think about the gravity, the weight of such an experience where you had a moment where everything aligned and it was like a miracle. Whatever happened, happened. Whatever occurred, occurred. That is of your own creation. You did it. It didn't occur from some external factor. You created it. Go back to that moment and immerse yourself in that essence of creation and attempt to repeat it again. You are
Yes.
magicians in your every waking moment. You're such a magician that you're able to create limitation in itself, by itself. Yes, it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah. Why would I choose to create that? I could create anything and I'm creating that?
Good question. One fold of the answer is you wanted to experience that specific experience because you've never experienced it before. Part of creation.
Mm-hmm.
Other facet, face of that coin is that you can choose not to ever experience that again.
Wow. Yeah. Mm. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's so simple. We make it to be so complicated.
That is a magical way of creating limitation. Is on top of the limitation idea, you complicate the limitation. What a beautiful experience in its own right.
Yes.
Make
Yes.
a bold choice. Make a aware choice to live in a magical world of synchronicities.
Mm. Yes. I choose that. Mm. What are your favorite things to do or create?
Hmm. We enjoy creating galaxies.
Wow.
Yes. See, when we mentioned earlier that we can create anything we desire from your
Mm-hmm.
three-dimensional mind, you perhaps were thinking of earthly
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
products, items. But when we say we have the ability to imagine and create anything creation is, we're speaking of galaxies,
Wow.
of stars. We can even create time within time, the idea of time within time. We know it sounds silly, but it's the creation by in itself, in its own right.
Mm.
So creating galaxies is always very exciting for us because within those galaxies, we also have the ability to create species of our own. We can imagine different population of people, aliens, if you will, if you want to label them that way. Um, Plant life, sea life, animals you could never have fathomed in your mind, we can create and imagine a world filled with such consciousnesses.
Yeah.
We are speaking of infinite possibilities, not a finite idea. Infinite.
Wow. Yeah, it's a bit incomprehensible for my
Yes,
mind.
yes, because your mind is incapable of perceiving
Yeah.
a non ending creation,
Yeah.
a tunnel of creation that keeps going and 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 going to infinity.
Yeah. Unlimited.
Yes. The mind is so structured, so conditioned to your three-dimensional world that there is always a beginning and an ending. It is easy for it to comprehend a beginning, but the ending part, a non-ending part, is a very new concept to it.
Yeah. Mm. Sorry, I'm just imagining that. It's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Um, so what other civilizations do you like to spend time with? Like, or beings? Like fairies or like what who who are your friends?
We have friends from all corners of creation,
Wow.
but we enjoy a lot the feathered beings of creation.
Mm,
Yes. There are beings you could never conceive
yeah.
of perceiving, of believing of such creation can exist. There are plant life made out of feathers. There are animals with feathers, non-flying animals. There are grass blades made out of feathers.
Oh,
There are clouds made out of feathers.
wow. Mm. What are the energetics of a feather?
Good question. Allow us to simplify the idea. As weightless as the feather can be, It is dense in its own essence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because how can a weightless feather, an object that is weightless, if it has no weight, how can it create such a structure to for a bird,
Yeah.
allow it to fly in air? So that dichotomy, that paradox of weightlessness and creation of a structure is a mind-boggling idea.
Yeah.
Yet through the weightlessness, flight is possible. And if you dig deeper, because there is no weight, you can fly easier.
Yeah. Wow. Mm.
There are trees made out of feathers, the most beautiful trees, and colors you can't even fathom in your three-dimensional world.
Wow.
Iridescent colors, colors that shift based on temperatures, based on wind direction, based on the sunlight of that galaxy hitting certain aspects of the little facets of the feather. They are feathers within feathers, creating crystal feathers within the feather.
Oh my God.
Yes. They are feathers that resemble mirrors,
Mm.
that reflect back what surrounds it. Creation is beautiful in itself.
Yeah. Mm. Mm. Are you assisting Earth or humanity at all at this time in any specific ways?
Yes, we assist many galaxies and planets across the universes. We are always here and there,
Mm.
giving you a glimpse every once in a while to a specific part of your population to assist in the expansion of your consciousness. Sometimes we physically appear to certain peoples on your planet, and
Mm-hmm.
other times we come or meet in astral realm.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allowing you the opportunity to bring ideas and creations and new ways of thought to the three-dimensional reality.
Mm. Thank you for that work that you're doing.
Yes, it is our pleasure
Mm.
and fun aspects of all that is.
One day will you be able to live like in a physical body on Earth with us?
Essentially, we are, but you just cannot see us because you're not on the same wavelength to be able to
Oh
perceive
yeah.
us.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, we
Wow.
are here on another version of Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So as we switch our frequencies from one to another, we are able to move through time and space and appear to you when it's
Yeah.
appropriate and relevant.
Mm.
We do interact with your animals often as their are not as limited as you are in terms of their perception.
Yeah. Mm. Amazing. Do you have any messages for the channel or anything specific to bring through for him?
Yes, awaken the magic within you. When we say awaken the magic within you, it's not about creating a magic. It's literally accessing the magic that's already there. You all contain the same magic of creation. Know and believe that it is part of who you are. Know and believe that you are the essence of such creation. Challenge yourself in seeing your world from a magical point of view, despite what is occurring on a collective frequency. Simply because your collective has chosen a specific theme or themes to be viewed by everyone, despite that theme, you have the free will choice to experience your world within the collective from a different perspective and different experiences to appear to you and you only.
Mm-hmm.
Utilize your gamma states, your meditative states, to access many of that magic.
Mm.
And relinquish your thirst to know and understand how things occur. That is part of your limitation to have the need and desire to understand something before it actually occurs. Because if it occurs by itself, it is almost an impossible thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let go of needing to learn everything in order for you to experience the magic within.
Mm. Thank you. Wow, that's a potent message.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Challenge yourself every day with words, if that helps, with imaginative scenes or scenarios, if that works for you. Challenge yourself in writing a script of what your life is, of drawing what your life is, of singing what your life is, of dancing what your life is, of daydreaming what your life is. All of those are magical tools to bring you to a frequency of reality, of manifestation and crystallization.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Do you work with the hybrid children at all?
We do not work directly with them. However,
Mm-hmm.
they have visited us for a few topics and themes, if you will. We have
Mm-hmm.
interacted on specific missions with them. but we are not in a constant contract, if that
Yes.
helps.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Well, fun.
Yes. And keep in mind, the hybrid children are a limitless being. Hybrid children don't understand the concept like us of limitation. So they are creators in their own right, from their own
Mm-hmm.
perspective, in their own way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they have been trained specifically to interact with your population while understanding the three-dimensional limitation reality spectrum.
Yeah.
Their specific mission and theme is to directly interact and blend with your population.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a sense, they have taken on this role of creating limitation for themselves, a concept that is, yes, mind blowing, the same way
Yeah.
that your mind is unable to comprehend infinity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Do you
However,
have, yeah.
yes. However, through that exploration of limitation, in essence, they are expanding their understanding of all that is. Having been created in a world of limitless possibilities, limitation is a new perspective and concept for them. On top of that, interacting with your three-dimensional population is another topic that is hard for their head to wrap around.
Mm-hmm.
You see, each civilization, each creation is coming from one perspective of knowing of some sort. There are
Yeah.
other things within that perspective that they don't know or haven't experienced.
Yeah. Hmm. Do you have any tools or methods for how we can overcome the limitations that we create for ourselves? Or
Yes, you have infinite tools.
mm-hmm.
Those tools are created simply by your belief systems. We go back to the idea of you are magicians. As a magician, you can create any tool you want, and you can
Mm-hmm.
define this tool to be the new definition tool, new definer of new definitions, of old definitions. Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
You can create an elixir of
Yeah.
natural spring water with essential oils, and you
Yeah.
can put a label on it as my magic wand. You can spray around yourself, around the room, in your car as you go on your day, and spell magic out through your words. Today, I'm redefining my life. I'm redefining the way that I see my physical self. I'm redefining the pain and aches that I've had in my body. I'm redefining the accidents that I've had. I'm redefining the way that I see myself. I'm redefining the love towards myself. I'm redefining the way that I see the world. There is no limitation to the magic tools that you have. You are the creator. Create a tool. And it's that belief system that powers that engine of creation.
Sorry, you have my mind moving in so many different ways right now. Wow. Thank you.
What your mind is experiencing is infinite possibilities of thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Your
Wow.
mind has just expanded. Yes, you have just experienced expansion of consciousness and the access to everything, to information, to flow. And the three-dimensional mind is trying to process as it's designed to do that infinite flow of information and is going like, that's too much information coming in. I can't make sense of it. Relax.
Yeah.
As that flow of information comes in, what is relevant that comes to your mind will stick, the rest will keep flowing. And an ever ending loop in a sense. That information that just went away from your mind didn't disappear. It's just on a different frequency and it will come back and appear when it's on the right frequency for it to come back and appear.
Yes. Okay, do you have any last messages to share?
We would like to repeat what
Yeah.
we just said, just to assist you in understanding the gravity, the importance, the weight of the idea of you can and are able to create any magic tool that you want and define that magic tool to be whatever you need it to be. There is never a right and a wrong idea. There is never a special ingredient for magic. Magic literally is flowing out of you at all times. You are magical beings. It is simply believing and beyond believing, knowing that you are magicians. Knowing that the tools you create are tools of creation. And watch your world change. Watch your world shift into that magical frequency of creation. You can define your world, define your life as you can wake up tomorrow morning, go to bed tonight, every waking moment of your life, say, I live on a magical frequency. That is my frequency as of magic.
Yeah.
If you really believe that and know that you are, anything you desire will occur with
Yeah.
effortless energy.
Yeah.
We are not just explaining concepts. We are not just explaining an expression. We are not just uttering these words. This is the elements of creation. It's through knowing you are magic. You're magic waking up in the morning, walking down the street, doing whatever you're doing, Everything you're touching is on a magical frequency. If you believe that, if you believe that you're a limited being attempting to experience a magical world or experience, you are still a limited being. If you let go and redefine your life as I'm a magical being on this three-dimensional world, and I'm spreading magic everywhere. I'm creating magic. I'm a limitless being, and you experience just that.
Wow, thank you so much for going over it again because I mean, you've opened up my mind in so many new ways, but I feel like just reiterating it really helped me like integrate it into my body and into my knowing. And it's so exciting to see the world in this way. It's so like limitless. It's like it's just
Yes,
so exciting.
yes,
And I'm always on the hunt of like how to overcome this, limiting thing in my life. It's like, well, just look at, you know, the belief and like the power I'm giving it and that I can create anything and I am the one choosing to create this that feels so limiting and so bad in my being. But it's okay. I can just see it and choose to create different. And it's so exciting. I like turning those beliefs into beliefs towards magic tools and things to use to continue to create the experience and the life that I want to create. Oh, it's just so exciting. I'm so thankful and grateful that you came through today and brought the message that you did. It's really opened my mind in so many ways.
thank you for allowing us to come through, but allow us to mention one more thing. Do not
Yes.
judge yourself too much because your
Mm,
society has taught you through magic the idea of limitation.
mhm.
Because if you didn't know and believe that you were limited, which is magic by itself, you would not have experienced a limited experience. So
Yeah.
you are using something you've already used and have been using all of your life. It is nothing new to you. You are just seeing it from a different frequency. And you are becoming more aware that, wow, I actually, through magic, created this limitless world and idea and belief system for myself. Now I'm choosing to create a magical world and choosing to live on a magical frequency of creation. That is today's gift for you and your whoever will watch,
Mm.
see this, is choose to live on a magical frequency of creation. That simple. And see yourself as this bright light of creation. Everything you touch, everything you walk on, everything you see resonates back that magic to you.
Mm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I decide that that is yes. I will choose to live and believe and see.
Repeat after
Mm.
me.
Mhm.
I choose to live
I choose to live
on a magical frequency of creation.
on a magical frequency of creation.
I choose to live
Mm. I choose to live
on a magical frequency of creation.
On a magical frequency of creation.
I choose to live
I choose to live
on a magical frequency of creation.
on a magical frequency of creation.
I am always tuned in
I am always tuned in
to this magical frequency of creation.
to this magical frequency of creation.
Yes,
Yes,
that's who you are.
yes, I am. Mm,
And with that, we wish you a magical evening.
thank you. I will absolutely be having a magical evening, and I hope you do too. And I love you, and I thank you.
We love you too. And as always, thank you for allowing us, for calling on us, and to be the magic that we know we are part of.
Mhm.